Hello, everyone, and welcome to Century 20 Isolation Vlogs, Episode 2. This one's going to be a little bit shorter than the last one because the last one, I kind of rambled on a bit, not quite sure where I was going with anything half the time. And I had a lot to get caught up on because I'd been away so long. So for this one, I should mention that as of today, this is my last night away from work. Knock on wood. I hope that's the case. So I should be returning to work tomorrow morning. But yeah, I haven't posted a lot of these videos because not really a lot was going on other than, maybe me working on some book I'd been sitting on for a while, but hadn't really had much occasion to do it, and then I was sleeping a bit more than usual, so probably good for me anyway, because when I was working a couple of jobs, that was a bit more than any human should be doing. And amid all this, I seem to have grown a beard, but I can shave that off pretty quick. I'm just gotta be careful, because I've had a nasty habit of cutting myself right about here if I'm too quick about it. No other place, just there for some reason. But anywho, yeah, crazy world out there. I just got done disinfecting my bed. Sprayed it all down with as much of that disinfectant as I could, because I'm not taking any chances if I'm going to have any guests over at any time. I wouldn't want to infect anybody, I'm probably fairly immune to it right now, having had it. Not to say I won't have a vaccine if they make another one, but if they make another one available to people like me, but otherwise, I'm waiting for them to allow that, and I figure I've got at least 3-4 months protection from this now. Other than that. But as per protocol, I will be wearing a mask for the next 5 days at least, and if not longer, just because, hey, once bitten, twice shy, as they say. But the good news for everybody is I'm alive, and starting tomorrow, I can begin shipping out any orders that may have come in while I was between videos and just needing whatever support I could get. Because if I gotta be honest, $272 worth of income just went, and that's just for the hours I was scheduled. So, all because of this virus. Now, it would have been worse if I had to be hospitalized, so thank the Holy One for that. But, so yeah, as for today's topic, I'm gonna say that today's topic is hygiene. As in, say hello to Jean for me there. Now, as many know, you've probably been told 1,000 times, oh, don't forget to shower every day. Don't forget to brush your teeth. And good God, am I going to have to pay for the consequences of not doing that enough in the next week. But, yeah. And then, let's see. Keep your room tidy. Disinfect things if you've gotten any kind of illness, because you don't want to spread that to anyone who may share your bed at any given time, be it a significant other or just someone who's bunking with you that night. And most especially, it'd probably be a good idea to wear a pair of gloves if you're using crosswalks for anything, if you're walking places, taking the bus. You don't know what hands have been touching, all that stuff. So in addition to masking up, definitely get yourself some medical gloves if you can. Don't hoard them, just a 50-pack should be enough to get you through a month or two, depending on how often you're going to work or using public transit. And then also might be a good idea to shave. In fact, allow me to demonstrate how I do that. Don't worry about the darkness. I'm washing some clothes and sheets right now as part of the disinfection. Here we go. Some of you may have seen this on my Adathor Rules channel at one time, but I hardly had any whiskers to speak of back then. I was like 23 years old. I had maybe just 3 of them across my chin. Not really much to shave. Now then, I shall place my phone there. Just kind of bend down a little bit so you can see me. Take my glasses off. Get the shaving cream. Important, only use shaving cream if you're using a hand shaver, not with an electric. I learned that the hard way in my first shaving video. Damn good shaver I broke too. Rip. Always remember to clean out your shaving tool if you're ever in doubt. Yeah, you lather your face with this shaving cream. In the important spots. Important, if you don't do this, you're much more likely to cut yourself, I'm pretty sure. And then, gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The key is you want to do it in one direction and make sure there's plenty of shaving cream on you. Otherwise it's going to get real red around there. Especially important to get under your chin. That's where most of it grows. And you can't even see it. Yeah. So as you can see, I got a pretty clean shave here. Maybe there's a little bit down here, but all in all, it was definitely pretty passable. Although I'm probably gonna go for that last little bit on the side there. So as we can see, that is a much cleaner shave. You just gotta be very gentle on yourself, otherwise you're much more likely to cut yourself in the process. And there we go, no cuts. How about that? However, next comes the somewhat painful part. This here is aftershave. It's an alcohol-based solution, so even if you don't bleed when you shave yourself, it's gonna make a slight sting when you put this on. So bear with me here. All right. Luckily, I don't have to shave every day, but still. Ow. Now, why am I torturing myself this way? Well, it's not because I'm a sadist, it's because... That should be about enough. Because if you don't put aftershave on after you're done, it's gonna leave you open to infection. Because, like, when you shave, it opens up your pores and stuff, and sometimes that can also lead to, well, I'm not a doctor here, but basically, whether you cut yourself or not, you do lose a bit of, blood cells in the process of shaving, so you want to put that aftershave on to close any wounds you might not be able to see, and also clean off any possible contaminants that might have been on your shaver, because that metal can have quite a few risks to it, especially if you haven't had your tetanus shot. I mean, I have, but yeah, there's the risk of tetanus, like you would from a rusty nail, among other things. And it also smells good too, so, hey, anything to not repel the women, am I right? Alright, so that's shave complete. I probably won't have to do that for another 3 or 4 days, most likely, since it takes a while for my whiskers to grow back. And then we got the brushing of the teeth. This one's a little bit more straightforward. You should do this before bed as well as when you wake up. The reason being, bacteria will grow in your mouth as you have less spit overnight, especially, and then so you want to get off what was in the day, and then you want to get off what was in the night, basically. One's for you, one's for anyone that you come into contact with. And especially gives the back of your mouth too, on your tongue. So you lift them. And your jawline too, because that's where the gum disease is. So yeah, right at the gum line. Behind the tooth too. You can get cavities between teeth, behind teeth, in front of teeth, have decay in the front and the back or wherever. So you want to make sure you get all surfaces there. And 2 of those surfaces are covered when you floss as well. And then the mouthwash shall wash away any particles that remain. This isn't mouthwash, this is just me washing the toothpaste out. But yeah, one of the leading risks of, one of the things people don't always realize is bad dental hygiene can sometimes lead to cardiac arrest and other heart problems down the road. And also risks of infections of all kinds. Be them viral, bacterial. And this is how you floss. I got these, if you're not particularly good at using regular dental floss, I highly recommend getting these Dentech floss picks, they call them. They are like the best dental hack ever invented for getting between teeth. And when using mouthwash, what you want to do is you want to kind of let it sit for 30 minutes or so, and then gargle it back and then spit it all out. I really need to floss more. I can see the blood coming out. And I don't mean floss isn't that dance move. Oh, there's that gap that I get stuck into. Hopefully I can get that fixed in the next week so I can enjoy hard food again. Yeah, hard food. Now, the last step as I described. There we go. All right. And that's how you basically clean your mouth. And then, pro tip, well, I had a pro tip a minute ago, but I think I forgot. Oh yeah, when measuring out your mouthwash, sometimes the cap will give you just the right amount. So if you share a mouthwash with someone else, don't do it from the bottle, but since no one else uses my mouthwash, I'm free to just take it from there. But yeah, if you know you're going to be sharing mouthwash with someone, might want to use the cap and then pour it in directly. Don't let it touch your mouth. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do your daily hygiene besides showering, which I can't censor myself, so I trust you can look up an appropriate article if you need to. And that has been Hygiene. Probably more than some of you needed to know, but especially in this day and age with people getting sick and stuff, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say. So even seeing this much can, help with that, in theory. But I'm not a doctor, so this is not intended to be a substitute for medical advice as much as it is just lifestyle. And with that, I think we can safely conclude this episode, and this may be the last one in the series, or I may change the series name once I'm no longer infected. We shall see, but preliminarily speaking, this has been Century 20 Isolation Vlog, Episode 2, Hygiene. Bye-bye.